What will millennials be blamed for in 50 years? YouTube and TikTok families. Maybe a rampage of stolen identities because how many parents currently share their children information online? For raising their babies with tablets and internet. You didn't stop Skynet. We had a whole movie franchise about it. Shakes fist angrily at AI. Being robophobes. No, I don't respect your relationship with an AI bot. Open concept houses with grey beige taupe everything, sharp edges, and vessel sinks. The rise of AI. Also, basically everything that will be wrong at that time. Not solving the existential problems facing humanity, same as every generation before them and every generation after them. It's beautiful, in a way. The circle of life. Collapse of digital privacy. Painting over hardwood trim, cabinets, etc. Macroplastics. Most of us will be dead. So taking up all the cemeteries. The avocado wars. Population shortages. Wealth inequality. All that sweet, sweet boomer money. Not doing enough to fix what generations before us did. Not doing anything about the environment even though we tried. For not contributing enough to keep the economy afloat because they're still paying off their fucking student loans. Wet razors costing £500 each. It'll be the 75-blade razor from Gillette. You couldn't just stop at 5 blades, could you? Always having to go one extra each time. Complicity. Not fighting hard enough to fix a broken system. Population shortages. You're welcome, and hopefully the demise of shitty fast food chain restaurants when we refuse to return to the office to sit at our desk for no reason. Lack of children. Not stopping boomers, like had the power to do that. For doing nothing against the climate change and being responsible for the youth problems. In 50 years people will be too busy trying to survive to waste their time with this intergenerational BS. Letting Elon set the standard electric vehicle charging connector despite the rest of the world already having an agreed upon standard. I imagine younger generations would blame us for not doing enough in the face of wealth inequality and climate change, unaware of how we tried. Then maybe also blaming us for the polarization of our politics, letting social media algorithms preach to us. Which might be a little bit more our fault. I see a lot of people saying stuff about climate change, wealth inequality, social injustices. The thing is, boomers are largely still in power. The world is changing so quickly that newer generations are overlapping one another while the older generations live on. IDK, yet the boomers are still in charge. The same shit we get blamed for today. Hopefully, saving society. Because if you don't, we're all FKEED. Killing the dying industry. Everybody wants to be a tree or something. Not paying $100,000 for a plot is ruining the American cemetery. Have they no respect for our traditions? Not doing anything. We're already patting Gen Z on the head and telling them to go ahead for us. Everything, just like they blame old folks now. For not having kids. Completely skipping the raising part of having a child. Why do we have to wait 50 years? We're already getting blamed for everything. In 50 years? 2075? Singularity. For not breeding 3 kids while barely surviving. That Tyler Perry was allowed to make so many damn movies. For succumbing to extremism and the inevitable loss of freedom. Not enough of our generation voting and allowing these shenanigans to continue to happen and fuck everything up long term. Just vote. Wrapping their kids up in cotton wool. OnlyFans. Grandpa, I love you, but I think it's really sick that you married Grandma when she was a child. I was 26. She was 22. The brain doesn't even finish developing until you're 25. I can't believe you're trying to defend your actions. Not targeting deliberate misinformation strongly enough. Girls. Not having enough children. Everything, same as the boomers are being blamed for everything now. Social media. What won't we be blamed for? In 50 years millennials will be 75-92, so boomers and most of Gen X won't be around anymore to say millennials are killing some other industry item that probably needed to be killed, so we'll probably get blamed for some new kind of bigotry that we can't imagine at this time. Either that, or as the world gradually becomes more progressive and things settle down as the older generation's more conservatives die, things will be chill enough to not blame whole generations